59% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. That's the latest data from Bankrate's 2026 Emergency Savings Report. But here's the part that really hit me. The average emergency fund just dropped by half, from $10,000 last year to just $5,000 this year. 1 in 3 Americans now has more credit card debt than money in savings. And when I dug deeper into the Federal Reserve, Bank of America, and U.S. News data, I found something almost nobody talks about. It's not about how much people earn. It's about 5 specific habits that silently decide whether you stay broke or build wealth. I wish I knew these at 20. Today, I'll save you 10 years of mistakes. This is Good Money America. Let's get into it. Everything I'm about to share is backed by the latest 2026 data. Bankrate's Emergency Savings Report, the U.S. News Financial Wellness Survey, Bank of America Institute, and the Federal Reserve. All sources are linked in the description. Because here's what's happening right now in America. Emergency funds dropped by half in just 12 months. 54% of people say they can't save because inflation is eating their income. And more Americans now have credit card debt than savings. This isn't a poverty problem. It's a habit problem. 5 habits, to be exact. Let's start with number 1. Habit number 1. Living without tracking where your money goes. Bank of America's latest data shows that nearly 1 in 4 U.S. households spend more than 95% of their income on basic necessities. Housing, groceries, gas, utilities. And most of them have no idea where their money actually goes. I was one of them at 22. I'd get paid on Friday, and by Wednesday, I had no clue where half of it went. Here's the truth. If you don't track your money, lifestyle inflation always wins. It's not about restricting yourself. It's about awareness. Try this. For the next 30 days, track every single dollar. An app, a spreadsheet, a notebook. It doesn't matter. Because you can't fix what you don't see. Habit number 2. Buying emotionally and justifying it rationally. Here's something most people never realize. Marketing doesn't sell you products. It sells you feelings. The feeling of success. The feeling of belonging. The feeling of treating yourself. And when emotion controls your money, you lose. Every time. Look at this. A 2026 U.S. News survey found that nearly a quarter of Americans with emergency funds dipped into them for holiday shopping last year. Not emergencies. Shopping. The fix is simple. I call it the 48-hour rule. Before any non-essential purchase, wait 48 hours. If you still want it, buy it. But you'd be surprised how often the urge just disappears. Now, before I share habit number 3, let me tell you. Habit number 5 is the one that changed everything for me. Stick around for that one. Habit number 3. And this is the silent killer. Telling yourself, I'll save when I earn more. The 2026 Bankrate report revealed that 8 in 10 Americans didn't add anything to their emergency savings last year. Not $1. And the median emergency fund dropped from $10,000 to just $5,000 in a single year. People aren't falling behind slowly anymore. They're falling behind fast. I used to say this constantly in my early 20s. When I get the promotion, I'll start saving. When the raise comes, I'll open that account. Years passed. The money grew. The savings didn't. The Federal Reserve's data is crystal clear. People who automate their savings are dramatically more likely to feel financially stable, regardless of income. Read that again. Regardless of income. Start with $50 a month. Make it automatic. Same day you get paid. You're not building wealth yet. You're building the identity of someone who builds wealth. And that's worth more than the $50. Habit number 4, coasting on the same skills year after year. Here's a stat that barely gets mentioned. The Economic Policy Institute found that since 1979, U.S. productivity has grown more than 3 times faster than actual wages. Workers are more productive than ever, but wages have barely moved. So how do the few people who do break out actually do it? They expand their skills. You don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value you create. And if your skills stay the same, your paycheck stays the same. Here's the strategy I wish someone had told me at 20. Learn one new income-producing skill every 90 days. Not a hobby, not personal development. A skill someone will pay you for. Sales, negotiation, coding, finance, copywriting, design, data analysis. 1 hour a day, 90 days, one new skill. Do that for 3 years, and your income will be unrecognizable. And now, habit number 5. The one that changed everything for me. The poor ask, how do I afford this? The wealthy ask, how can I build something that pays for this? That's the entire difference. Here's a number that still shocks me. A 2025 U.S. Senate report revealed that the 3 richest men in America now own more wealth than the bottom 170 million people combined. How did they get there? They didn't trade their time for money. They built things. Consumers buy things. Creators build things. Once you stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a builder, everything changes. You don't need $1 million business. You can start a side project, sell a digital product, build a small audience, offer a service, something, anything that produces income outside of your job. Because the moment you have one extra income stream, the whole game changes. Your job stops being your only source of money. It starts being a choice. And that, right there, is freedom. So there you have it. The 5 money habits I wish I knew at 20. Track your money. Control your emotions. Automate your savings. Grow your skills. Build something. None of these are complicated. None of them require a high income. But together, they're the difference between being part of that 59% who can't handle a $1,000 emergency and being one of the few who actually break free. If this helped you, hit subscribe. I'm building Good Money America to help everyday people understand how money really works. And in the comments, tell me which habit is the one you need to break first. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. Take one step today. We'll see you in the next one.